Good evening, and thanks for joining us. Today we're joined by Kat Sullivan, Student Director of Newman Sports Network. Hi Kat, thanks for joining us. So how would you define Newman Sports Network?
I would define the Newman Sports Network as a learning tool for students who are members of the NSN. They can use this for the future. When it comes to jobs, you can mess up here and you can gain experience from it. I'm here and so is my gallo, and we want it to run as smoothly as a production as it would be like for Wells Fargo. I believe that it is a great learning tool. We do have a lot of options here for you to use and to gain.
How does NSN work with other aspects of Newman Media?
NSN works with other aspects of Newman Media. With the Joust, we will collaborate and use events with the sports to write about. We use some of our clips to share with YouTube, and we also will broadcast certain games on the Newman radio.
What sports does the NSN cover?
NSN covers different sports throughout different seasons. In the fall, we cover field hockey and soccer for men's and women's soccer. For the winter sports, we cover men's and women's basketball, men's and women's hockey. And for the spring, this is new, we're going to be doing baseball, softball, and lacrosse, men's and women's. We're going to be doing 2 games each for each sport for the spring.
What type of jobs can students learn about?
Different jobs that people can learn through NSN would be being a camera operator. You can take it to a broadcasting station or out on the field anywhere. You can use it for interviewing. It would be a good practice for that. Also color analyst if you would like to take that in the future, or play-by-play for, say, the Flyers at the Wells Fargo Center, or the 76ers or the Phillies. Also, the live text is really cool because a lot of students can use that as just digital effects, and you can learn different aspects of design through that.
How do you feel NSN can help communication students?
I believe NSN can help communication students when it comes to audio and visual effects. It can also help students with communicating with each other, especially when it comes to commentating or being an interviewer. It is a good way for students to just gain experience overall.
Do you find it challenging to attend all the games?
I don't find it challenging to attend all the games because I am here on the weekends, but I do find it challenging for other students to be here because of classes. I schedule my classes so that I'm here before 4 o'clock. For the weekends, I believe students do like to go home, so it's harder for them, but for me it's easier.
Do you hope to be involved in sports when you graduate?
When I graduate, I hope to one day be working for NBC, and I would love to take what I have learned here and be part of the broadcast for the Olympics. I would really love to do that one day.
What are your hopes for NSN?
For the future, I hope that students are able to come here and use this booth as a tool. I would love to see more students viewing it online. I would love to see it being used in the cafeteria during dinner and lunch, or whenever the game is on streaming. I would love to see a big screen out on the basketball court so that the audience can see what we are doing in the booth. I don't think many people know that the window in the gym is the NSN booth. I feel like not enough people are aware of that.
Have you had to sacrifice anything to be student director of NSN?
I have had to sacrifice going home on the weekends. I don't think since the second semester started I've been home once yet, because we've had basketball games every weekend, and especially for the hockey, many of the students go home on the weekends, but because I am a student director, I believe that I should be there. It is my responsibility to make sure that things are going smoothly with my gallo. So.
How do students get involved in NSN?
Students get involved in NSN through being introduced to it in Newman Media by Sean McDonald. He's a great persuader into getting students to be a part of NSN, because it is a very full-time commitment for a club, but you can also get in contact with myself or Mike Gallo, and you can also attend our meetings, which are weekly on Thursdays.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.